Hello everyone, welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have a Twilight Princess LavaDash Goron Mines RTA tournament match. This is the Pool 3 Prelims, and today on comms we have the Wildebeest and Link1183, and they will take it from here.
Hello.
Thanks, baseball.
Yeah, thank you very much. So yeah, this is the LavaDash. This is the very first run of the LavaDash tournament, which is basically a Goron Mines RTA tournament. If you did not know the category, it's just completing the Goron Mines, the second dungeon in the game, as fast as possible from the start of the game, and it is a very cool category.
Yep. Yeah, and as Link said, Goron Mines is the second dungeon in the game, but we actually won't be seeing the first one at all.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, we'll see the entrance, but that's all.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good Twilight Princess race category because any percent for Twilight Princess is around 3 hours long. So any category shorter than that won't be beating the game. So this just kind of incorporates a lot of cool things with an interesting goal and a fun dungeon at the end.
And yeah, it's not super difficult. It's about the same difficulty as any percent, except it's around an hour long, so it's a lot shorter.
Yeah.
And also, since we do stuff that we did not do in any percent, it's a really cool category. Looks like we're starting.
Yeah, it looks like they started 30 seconds ago. I think our thing is behind. That's okay.
Are you in the commentary page? Because
yeah. Oh, is yours not behind? Are they 30 seconds in for you?
No.
Oh, well, on the race.
Okay. Well, then we
Figure
are
it out.
going.
Yeah, so the first thing that's going to happen is all the runners are going to try to get through a gate so that they can void out. And voiding out will allow them to do a trick called Back in Time, which will essentially skip the beginning opening sequence of the game that's scripted, like doing Goats 1 and getting the fishing rod, getting the slingshot. Oh, okay. Thanks, baseball.
So this saves quite a lot of time, and it will have some pretty important implications later in the run, so we'll talk about it when it happens. So yeah, right now you can see runners executes the back in time trick. There is actually a really fast way of doing so using a frame perfect pause on the side hop, but it's really not safe for a race, so runners use another setup that is much safer.
Yeah, and the object is just to reset and void on the same frame, so really you don't even need to buffer it. Some unnamed simikins like to do that just to save a little bit of extra time. But yeah, very unsafe for a race. All the runners want to get back in time first try, because otherwise they lose 50 seconds or so. So
yeah.
And then there is still a bit of intro sequence left to do, even though we skipped a lot of it. First, Deesh is going to bonk into the rock, and then get the lantern from Koro. Oh, I should also mention Deesh in the bottom left, I think it's bottom left on the restream, is playing on the Wii version, whereas everyone else is playing on the GameCube version. And there are going to be some significant differences, other than the fact that the Wii version is horizontally mirrored from the GameCube version. First off, the Wii version has significantly faster loads, and the Wii version also is going to have a really cool and fast glitch in Goron Mines that the other runners will not be able to do.
And the only down thing of the Wii version is actually back in time is a bit weird. We are gonna execute one more time. We're gonna execute back in time one more time in the run, and it's a bit weird on Wii, but that's really the one thing that Wii doesn't have. Otherwise, it just saves time everywhere. It's just so good.
Yeah, and usually, like, the biggest difference for speedruns between the Wii version and the GameCube version is that the Wii version can't do boomerang LJAs, but we don't get the boomerang in this category, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Also, I guess we did not really talk about this, but doing the back in time save allowed us to get a few items early, like Healing Shield, Ordnance Sword, and the Healing Tunic. The sword is actually pretty useful. The shield is basically useless, but like, yeah. That's, yeah. And there is also doing back in time save, as I said before, it sets a flag in the memory where Epona, the game considers that Epona is saved right now, and it's gonna be really important later in the run for a trick known as TD, text displacement.
Yeah.
Now, so you can see a difference between all the runners. So Skyrion is running on the Japanese version of the game, of the GameCube version. Jeeves on the Spanish version, looks like, and Case, it looks like it's on the English version.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. The fastest language for this category is Japanese.
Case is on German.
On German, yeah. And the fastest language for the PAL version is Spanish, which Jeeves is running on. But it really doesn't take that much time. It's like, what, 1 or 2 seconds of difference?
Yeah, it's a very small amount. I don't know the exact number. Language basically doesn't matter for this.
Yeah. Japanese saves 1 second. Nice.
Ooh. That could be the deciding factor. If Skyrion wins by 1 second, we'll know why.
Yeah. So we're now coming up on goats, which is the first major RNG element of this run.
In fact, you can pet these goats if you stand next to them and press A, which surely all of the runners are going to do because they're great people. Why are they're rolling right past them?
I mean, they could stop in the middle of goats and just pet them.
Yeah, you can pet them. Oh well.
So a good time for goats is around 20 seconds. Like less than 20 seconds is considered pretty good. Like it's really good, and that's what you want to have.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, goats are RNG, so.
Well, Case got 1964. That's a really
Nice,
good time.
yeah.
Looks like Sky got 2050. Jeez is having a Howard. Oh, I didn't catch Deesh's time.
I didn't catch it either. 25
25.
Yeah,
that's not bad at all.
Yeah. All 4 of the runners got pretty good times.
Oh, so something interesting is about to happen. If you're
When you-
familiar at all with TP 80% runs, then you know the beginning is the gate, goats, and bow, but the runners are going to just leave without getting the iron boots. And for this category, we do want the iron boots, going to use them a lot in Goron mines, but we need to get them later because we're going to use bow for some ulterior motives. Part of the ramifications of doing back in time at the beginning, or one of them rather, is that bow's cutscene is screwed up because we already have the Epona tamed flag set. So we have to initiate every instance of dialogue with bow instead of it all happening automatically.
Yeah.
What? I was going to go with ulterior motives. Anyway, and that allows us to very easily do a glitch called text displacement, where basically we get only a certain amount into a conversation that the game is supposed to automatically finish, and the game sets a flag for how far into the conversation we've gotten. And we can then apply that amount of conversation to another NPC. So we're going to use that to get into Goron Mines and skip the... Well, we have to do it, but it also skips the wrestling match with Goron Bow.
And it saves a lot of time. And yeah, also we have to do it because otherwise we just cannot get in Goron Mines.
Yeah.
Jeeves got the case break. All the others didn't get it, unfortunately. This saves 3 frames. And of course it means that you're gonna PB if you get it.
That's right. This is the Wolf tutorial section. Runners are going to get their senses. Their X buttons now say sense, or whatever that says in Japanese or in Spanish. I actually have no idea what their X buttons are going to say. Now we'll just see some good wolf movement through the sewers.
Yeah.
The thing we always mention here is dash canceling. The fastest way to move as wolf is to just dash. But if you dash and then have your dash interrupted after 10 frames have already elapsed, then you can't dash again immediately until a timer runs out. But if you cancel your dash within 10 frames, then you can dash again immediately. And sometimes that's going to be the best option. So if we look on Case's screen right now, he's going to do a dash cancel by pressing B right after dashing, get off the sledge, and then he's going to be able to dash again immediately. Same on Sky's screen, same on Jesus' screen.
Beast, you're having an issue with the mic, I think.
What's that? Oh.
Yeah, there was a weird sound just a few seconds ago.
Oh, interesting. Is it gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, right there, if you know the game, if you look at G's screen, for example, he got text that some of the runners did not get. It is possible. This is a scripted sequence where you have to fail this jump once in order to trigger a Midna telling you how to Midna jump. But it is actually possible to skip the text if you... I don't exactly know how it works. I know how to do it. I know when I get it, but I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I guess I'm not sure either. I mean, the idea is to do what you would do to activate the text, meaning make the bits of stair crumble. Or actually, it's just a position thing, I think, but not land in the water. The text only comes up if you land in the water.
Yeah. Also, on G's and Sky side, you could see a frame perfect jump attack to skip a minute text.
Yep, Deesh got it.
And yeah. And also something a bit weird about those Midna jumps that you could see Deesh get right there. Whenever there is a Midna jump with a text box right before it, there is a single frame where you can do an early jump attack, which saves about a second every time. And yeah, there's only one exception that we are not gonna see in this run where it works properly, and
well,
we don't know why.
We don't think we'll see it in this run. It's possible someone will vastly rewrite the category.
Yeah, we never know.
All right, so we're coming up on the first big trick of the run, or like, I guess stressful trick. Back in time is less stressful with the setup, which is sword and shield skip. The runners need to exit Orden and get to Farron, but there's a big old Midna trigger in front of it where Midna will pop out if you run into it and say, hey, you boy, are you thick? You should go back and get the sword and the shield, because we didn't get those. Even though the sword and the shield are on Link's back, we can see them. The game doesn't know we have them. So we're going to have to lure this enemy Hugo over to the trigger and use him to get a big old jump over it.
And the issue is that even if you... This is a really difficult trick. It's like one of the big... It's one of the big gatekeepers if you're starting to learn the game. But like... It is not even possible to get the sword and shield at this point because the village, because you have the Epona tamed flag, the village is in, well, the post Epona tamed state, which doesn't allow you to get the sword and shield. So, yeah.
It looks like Sky ran a little far, and he's gonna have to push Hugo awkwardly. So they're all pushing Hugo into a very, very precise position. Case getting it, nice. That was a pretty fast one too for a race.
Deej missing it, unfortunately. There is a backup for this, you're just void out. But that's
unfortunately it cost about a minute and a half to back up. G's got it, nice. And Sky is taking his time. This is one you definitely want to get first try in a race.
Yeah. It loses so much time to...
There you go.
Yeah, nice. So unfortunate for this, but like, there is a lot of other occasions to catch up. Yeah, Gates actually was world record holder.
Sky was world record holder for this category as well.
Yeah. Jeeves holds quite a lot of ILs world records.
Yep. Deesh is pretty close to Wii Hundo record, right? Like a few seconds
yeah.
out.
Yeah, I think, yeah. So all four of those players, they're pretty good at the game. Like, they're pretty good.
Yeah. Failing sword and shield skip happens, but it's a race. Lots of things can happen.
Yeah,
it may stay competitive still.
We can blame Dish for failing this. This is a really difficult trick. So yeah.
Oh, that's a good point, Simi.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
from the Iron Boots thing. Deesh, spoilers!
GD Dish.
We're like 30 seconds behind you. I don't know, I think Deesh is going to fail it this time.
Yeah. I think too.
This can't work. There's no way he's going to get this. Oh my god, he
Oh
got
my
it!
god, he's so good.
Wow.
Nice.
Alright, so the runners are now getting the Farron vessel, which you don't see in any percent runs, and they're going to complete the Farron Twilight. This is just going to be the fastest way to get to Kakariko without other requirements. Basically, for any percent, it ends up being faster to get to Kakariko in a more normal way. That's funny that that's a more normal way, but for this category, since we don't need to get Ending Blow and we need map warping, beating Farron is going to be the fast way to get there, and we'll explain that a bit more later.
Also, something odd happens with the vessel on Skyrim's side. Like, you could see on G's and K's side, that's they both, what happened is that they got the text, they got the vessel, and then the map opens and they got a text box, and then they could continue. But Skyrim got the map later, and he didn't get the text box, and that's because he pressed the A button to talk to the Farron spirits, and he opened the map at the exact same frame, which skips that text.
Wow, Sky tried to do the Korotech skip thing, but failed it. He hit one of the bugs, but didn't hit the other. I've never seen that happen.
I've had that happen a few times.
Oh, okay.
It sucks.
D. Oh, I thought Deesh just killed all the North Farron Shadow Beasts.
I was thinking that before with the others.
Yeah. So they're just going to be going through, killing all the bugs. The runners did leave the first 2 tiers from the first 2 bugs that they killed, but they're going to be getting all the rest of them, just the way this routing works out, because we are going to be taking a little detour in the middle of Farron Twilight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot Deesh had failed Sword and Shield skip. I thought he was ahead. Speaking of who's ahead, it looks like Case is about like 5 to 10 seconds ahead of Deesh, who is maybe 10 to 15 seconds ahead of Skyryan.
Geez, not Deesh.
Yeah, geez. Yeah, sorry, I said the wrong one. Double E's. Yeah, Deesh is, well, it's hard to say with we, but not considering the route differences or trick differences, Deesh is like a minute behind.
It's fine. There is still like 45 minutes at least, so...
Yeah, just trying to give an update. You can't see the splits.
Yeah.
Skirion. So after killing these bugs... Oh no, Case is having some trouble. Oh my.
Those bugs are horrible.
Yeah. No problem, Deesh. Anyway, so after getting these tiers, these in Case are going to do a trick called Early Master Sword, where they're going to use a Shadow Beast in this arena to get a super jump onto the ledge on the left, probably, though it would be faster to do on the right, it's just harder. Oh, Jesus is going for the fast one. No, I missed it, unfortunately. So Jesus is going to have to reset the fight by killing only one of the remaining 2. If he were to kill both the remaining 2, then he would be screwed. So Case got the super jump,
yeah.
And it's called EMS Early Master Sword because you use this to get the Master Sword early, but that's not actually what he's doing with it right now. He's using it to get out of the arena to get these last 2 bugs early. Just it works out much better for the routing for this category because we're not going to Forest Temple. And then and Sky got it as well, G's got it as well. The runners, after killing these bugs, are going to come back and do EMS a second time, this time actually going to get the Master Sword. Oh yeah, Deesh voided in the purple mist on purpose there because it sets up these bugs nicely. No, never mind. Sorry, I wasn't looking.
Yeah, no.
I just noticed when Deesh voided, so I thought, oh yeah, there's an intentional void there. All right, so now they're resetting the Shadow Beast fight by killing 1. See them being very careful because again, if they kill 2, then they're screwed. G's and Case both getting a bad swing, which is just RNG.
Dish, the bugs.
Oh yeah, you might want those. That's how big a problem is that?
Big.
Yeah.
If he forgets
Well,
about them, then after getting the Master Sword, he has to come back here.
can you do EMS and go back out there?
I don't know.
Looks like Dish is gonna try. Or no, never mind.
No,
I got
that's
confused by reorientation. All right, so Jeez and Case are now in Sacred Grove with Sky just a little bit behind. I really find EMS to be the hardest part of this category because I'm so used to doing it from one direction, but doing it from the other direction is weird. So wait, Dish is really behind on bugs.
Yeah.
He has missed a lot of tiers.
Maybe he's doing different routes, I don't know. But
Uh,
yeah, that's yeah, he's supposed to be only missing 2 tiers at the moment, and he's missing a lot. That's embarrassing.
well, that's okay. I mean, he'll just have to come most of the way back to Forest Temple, but
Yeah, that'll just be slow.
I wonder whether at that point it would have been faster to not do EMS the second time.
Maybe just save warp. I don't know where save warp since you there. Dying.
These
I know dying since you're a lot far back. So
The save warp, I think, is the same spot.
okay, yeah.
Dying.
So yeah, definitely faster.
And in the Sacred Grove, G's, Sky, and Case are all just doing some scripted pathing to hit Skull Kid 3 times on the chase, and then we'll fight Skull Kid in the arena.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, Dish is gonna lose a bit of time later after getting Master Sword, having to go back for those bugs, but
You know what? You should just get some extra bugs in Elden. You'll be square. Get the ant in the abandoned house, and the other ant in the graveyard.
G is missing the last hit on Skull Kid.
So Case does want to be pretty careful here with his health. There we go.
Yeah. If you die here, it's very bad.
Yeah, it sends you all the way back to the beginning of the Sacred Grove. You have to do the whole chase again. G's and Sky are basically synced for me.
Yeah. But like less than a second apart.
Sky
Yeah.
being extra careful with his health. Smart.
On each cycle, yeah, you want to kill at least one of the puppets. Like optimally, you don't want to kill more than one puppet because the game just makes a like stop effect, and I don't know why for dramatic effect. I guess, but like the way Skull Kid works is that he has a timer for how long you have to wait before hitting him, and that timer starts whenever you kill one puppet. So that's what you have to do. Yeah, it's coming up to the massive puzzle. Extremely difficult part of the run. I hope they get it for a try. So yeah, the solution for the massive puzzle is always the same. There is actually 2 different solutions. The one you see Sky, Giz, and K doing, and the same but mirrored. But this is the fastest solution. And yeah, that's the master sword.
Oh, we have Glubbers on screen now too.
Yeah.
Whose timer is paused at 3 minutes and 13 seconds for some reason. But who is also in the Skull
We're
Kid
not
fight.
gonna question that. I mean, he's gonna get a world record if he continues like this.
Yeah, wow, that's a great time.
Yeah. That's gonna be a Top 4 most of the time.
Nice. So, really good Master Sword times from Case, G's, and Sky.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
are literally tied.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I think they're like a frame or two off. It's
Yeah.
pretty close, though.
See, they both got a 3-3-3, which on Sky Split is not really good. He's a minute behind, but for a race, that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Nope.
Yeah, after this, we are coming up to the biggest RNG part of the run, which is King Boblin 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's probably a good idea to start explaining that. So the runners have collected most of the tiers of light from the bugs, but they left the first two because filling up the vessel warps you to South Farron, and we want to be there for setting up for back in time. So they left two, and the runners are now going to warp back to South Farron manually, get those two tiers, and then save warp. And
yeah, we do. Yeah, go on.
I was just going to say, with that save, we can do a really interesting instance of back in time where we go to back in time like we did at the beginning of the run, then jump into a void and load a file while voiding. And because of what this file is, some properties about it, it will it'll wrong warp us into the King Boblin 1 fight, which is a very useful thing because that fight lets you end up in Kakariko Village, which is where we want to go. Case unfortunately missed a 1-frame backflip there that would have saved him like 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah, we do have to. The ride works pretty well here because we do have to exit Sacred Groves, and the only portal we have that we can warp to is South Farron, so it works pretty well. And yeah,
G's
getting the backflip.
Yeah, G's had fallen behind Sky by a couple of seconds, but got the backflip, so now he's ahead again.
The runners are gonna execute another instant of back in time, the same one as the very beginning of the run, where they hang out on the bridge and press A and map on the same frame.
And now suddenly Case is in the King Boblin fight.
Yeah, I don't know, that's why it's a complicated trick to understand.
Yeah, I have no idea why it works, basically. So King Boblin runs around and seems to be... Well, it's an awkward fight, as you can see.
Yeah.
So he gave Case the good RNG, but Case didn't anticipate that, so he dashed an extra time and kind of got past him. It's very awkward. Let's see how G's and Sky do. So G's got a left turn, which is a bit slower. Sky got a left turn as well, but is keeping up with King Boblin. It's kind of hard to tell with the camera. Oh no, Sky got an extra turn. Yeah, G's and Sky are both chasing King Boblin way longer than they want to. But
yeah, that's just how this fight goes. It's just...
Yeah.
Now Case...
oh no, that's not good.
Okay, nice.
Oh, we got it.
Nice backup.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. So, yeah, the runners are now turning around on the bridge so that King Boblin will just pull up right beside them and they can one-cycle the fight instead of 2. Oh, and Sky got the thing where King Boblin looks like he's in his riding posture, even as he falls. Also, in case anyone's worried about King Boblin, you have no need to worry. There's a giant trampoline at the bottom of the gorge.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Boing.
So now the runners are...
You go ahead.
The village is in the state where King Bobbin just got defeated, but that's not the state you want. You want the state where you can actually grab the Elden Vessel, so you can just do Elden Twilight. And to do that, to fix that, you can just reload the village by entering the shrine and leaving it. You can also just void out works too, but the void out is weird.
Yeah, and it only saves like 2 seconds or something done well.
Yeah. Also, only G is doing the optimal thing where you get the vessel as human.
Yep. Human moves very slightly faster in this pond than Wolf does. The runners now need to beat Elden Twilight in order to advance the state of Kakariko.
And here you can see the power of the Master Sword on Cage side, where he can just clip into this wall like this by side hopping.
Yeah, the game does not expect you to be able to be human here. That skips a nice long cutscene in the basement, or in the sanctuary rather. I thought I did at one point, Simi. Actually, I might have just been DMing with Ek about that. Yeah, I will post that. As we can see on Sky's side, the others, or geez, in case already did it, he's collecting this tear from the bug he killed earlier. There's a little bit of time between the bug exploding and the tear actually becoming collectible. And, excuse me, he didn't need to wait that timer out because he spent that time in the basement instead. Or rather, because he reloaded the area.
You got that weird thing again, Beast.
What's that?
You got that weird thing again with your mic
Oh, no.
for a bit. It's good now. It was only for like 2 seconds.
That's unfortunate because I just said the most important thing I'll ever say, and I don't remember what it is.
Oh,
I'm not sure what that means, Deesh. Did your game crash?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Dang.
I can see it as like
Oh,
Beast
no.
mic being weird. See me? I don't know.
Case accidentally hopped off the boxes.
Okay, yeah.
Well, you're
Maybe just
hearing Discord
recording.
audio just streamed. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't
it's-
happen much.
It's not that big of a deal, but yeah. So yeah,
one
Elden
notable-
Twilight is a really good section. Like there is a lot of, it's really movement based. It's heavily movement based. It's some really cool movements, and there are a couple of really cool tricks.
Yeah.
Is the best Twilight out of all three, in my opinion.
I don't know. I like the Snow Peak Ruins Twilight. Or Snow Peak
Oh.
Twilight, rather.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one too.
Yeah. G's and Case, or Case first, then G's, are coming up on the biggest trick in Elden Twilight. It's called Bomb House Skip. What they're going to try to do is kill the bug that tries to enter the bomb house before it gets in, which you're not really supposed to be able to do, but you can do with kind of an awkward jump. So Case is going to do a setup and land on this rail while holding back so he doesn't just slip off the front, and back up a little bit so that he has room to jump, and then gets a dash jump.
That was really good.
Yeah, it was. He's unfortunately messing up the setup, so he's going to try again, but he needs to be careful. If he takes too long trying the setup a second time, then a Kargarok will come and screw up his attack on the bug. And he knows this. Oh no, oh no! There!
Nah.
I shouldn't have said
That's-
anything.
That's roughly like 45 seconds lost.
It's,
That's
yeah.
that's.
But I think it's a bit more than that. I think it's something like that amount of time if you just don't go for it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
so-
So we did the trick correctly, but the Kargaroth came and messed up his charge attack. And yeah, Bomb House Skip is in, well, I guess other than glitchless, every category that does Zelda Twilight. But in other categories where you have Boomerang here, oh, Glubbers is transforming.
Nice covers.
In other categories, you normally have the Boomerang already here. So if you wanted to, you could do a much easier version that costs about 4 seconds as human. So all dungeons can't do that optimal route.
The wolf version is so cool.
Yeah, it is. And it's faster.
Yeah.
Oh, G's made roughly the same mistake as Glubbers there, trying to dig early. We'll see Wolf Bomb House skip again on Glubbers' side now. He's getting some unfortunate bug RNG. And being very careful not to leave before the tier collected. Very good.
Yeah, this thing's...
Nice.
It's easy to just leave before the tier is collected. And you have to re-enter it, you have to kill the bug again.
Good skip on Glubbers' side.
Globber's stream is frozen for me. Okay, yeah, it was frozen for a second.
I don't know what Case was doing there. Hesitated for a second.
So there is a cycle with this team up there that you have to make, but this cycle is super lenient. It is super easy to make. So yeah, runners shouldn't have any problem. Case got it super easy.
So this is the final bug. Oh no, Case got carged too.
Okay, that was still pretty good.
Yeah, that's less disastrous than getting carged during Bomb House skip. Nice. So Case has finished Elden Twilight. And so now, again, the goal of the category is to beat Goron Mines. But, as we mentioned earlier, the runners can't just go to Goron Mines because they got the Master Sword early, and that sets a flag. Well, I don't know if it's a flag. Basically, the game doesn't want to let you into Goron Mines. It thinks you've already beaten it.
Yeah.
So Goron's text that allows you to enter just doesn't exist anymore, unless you enter the conversation partway through. If you do that, then the text does still exist. So the runners are going to get the text displacement we mentioned earlier, and they're going to use Bow to do that. So they're going to warp back to the nearest warp portal to Bow, which is unfortunately South Farron and not Orden Spring.
Getting the Orden Spring portal is actually impossible because it triggers when you get Orden Shield and Orden Sword, which we cannot get. So it'll be just impossible to get it.
We could have if we didn't do bit at the beginning, but that would
Yeah.
cost like 10 minutes or something.
Doing bits at the beginning makes it so the game is not possible to complete at 100%.
Yeah.
So yeah, now Case are gonna talk to Bo 4 to 6 times, which is gonna settle the memory in the way we want. It is actually, it doesn't matter at all if we talk 4 or 6 times or 5 times. It doesn't matter at all because Bo has 7 text boxes, and you're gonna get the remaining text boxes when you come back to get the Iron Boots after. So yeah, it really doesn't matter. Doesn't take any time to talk to him 4 times now instead of 6.
Yeah, they're gonna warp back twice, Prince. Like, obviously it still isn't fast to get the portal, but if it were just a matter of getting the portal, it would still be faster. So yeah, Case talked to Bo 4 to 6 times, and now is leaving. He does want the Iron Boots, but if you were to try to get the Iron Boots right now, he wouldn't be able to get text displacement. So his text is displaced. and will stay displaced as long as he doesn't talk to an NPC that uses text displacement flags, or save and quit, or just quit, I guess. See the title screen.
Yeah, whenever you get to the title screen, the memory address that takes track of TD just gets wiped away. And before, like on the first routes of the category, we talked to Bo 2 to 3 times, but doing so actually set up the memory in the way we want. But when you come back to Bo, you will have to do the 7 text boxes again because TP. So yeah, talking to Bo 4 to 6 times actually saves like 10-20 seconds. It's quite a lot.
Nice. So now everyone, well, not everyone, Case and Sky are ascending Death Mountain. They will need to talk to Goron. Oh no, Case is... Case got some inverted backflips there. He meant to side hop. If you watch Sky's screen, you'll probably see what Case was trying to do. If you side hop along the wall, then you can avoid getting hit by those Gorons. Potentially both of them. Oh, that was interesting.
Nice. Didn't know that shot. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And now Case is entering Goron Mines. Well,
yeah,
he's entering the entrance of Goron Mines.
Yeah, he's opening up Goron Mines because he needs to use the text displacement, but unfortunately we couldn't get the text displacement and the iron boots at once, and we need the iron boots to do Goron Mines, at least for this category. So after talking to Goron and opening up the mines, he's just going to warp away. Oh, the slash there to not talk to the Gorons. I was wondering about that. That's smart.
He's got avoided the 2 Gorons as well. That's
yeah.
Avoiding the 2 Gorons is actually pretty difficult to do. So.
And Glubbers is transforming for some reason, and trying to transform back, but failing to. There we go.
Just muscle memory for 20%, I guess.
Yeah. We usually transform there because we're going to do Rutella skip, but if Glubbers does Rutella skip, then he's going to lose a lot of time.
I mean, he doesn't have the ZD portal, so...
Yep.
How would he do that?
Yeah, he wouldn't right now. Oh, no, and because of his shenanigans, he got whack.
Yeah.
So Case and Sky are now returning to Bo along the exact same path they took earlier.
But this time they are actually gonna fight Bo and get the iron boots, hopefully in less than 1,000,000 years. That would be good. So yeah, Bo is RNG. It's pure RNG. There's nothing you can do. It's basically a giant game of rock, paper, scissors, and if you get bad RNG, then you just get wrecked. Bo is horrible. No one likes Bo. Yeah. Hopefully he gets good RNG.
We're hoping for perfect RNG for everyone, and if a runner lands a slap on Bo like Case just did, then mashes A at like 13 to 15 hertz, then they can one-cycle Bo. Case unfortunately missed it, but got good enough RNG that it didn't matter. And looks like Sky might have gotten it. Looks like he caught up a little bit. Case getting slapped, pushed, and Sky got good RNG, so Sky's going to be ahead now. Sky,
yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh, nice, okay.
So Sky is caught up purely because of RNG. Well, not purely, but in the deciding factor in the last 30 seconds was RNG.
If Sky wins by like less than 10 seconds, it's gonna be because of Bo.
Ooh, Sky just golded his Iron Boots segment.
Yeah, nice.
2-second gold. Lucha!
Jeez.
Yeah, G's not getting perfect RNG like Sky.
That's unfortunate.
No. Geez, you need to practice your rock, paper, scissors.
That's just Bo.
And now the runners are going back to the entrance to Goron Mines, but they're going to do it in a different way. If you watch Skyran's screen, instead of ascending and climbing with all of the Gorons, he's going to walk slowly out of this corner and clip into this wall,
Nice.
then transform and do a dashed jump over to this area, which is
I
the
love
elevator.
this setup. This setup is just so good.
Yeah. And now can enter Goron Mines from this side.
Unfortunately for Case, that was a bad angle.
Oh no. He's having some trouble.
Alright, that's good. And Sky entering Goron Mines.
Yeah. That was close. There we go. So this room is made a lot faster with the boomerang, but we don't have the boomerang in this category, so Sky is going to do some damage, invincibility frame cheating here. CFG smug. Oh, okay. He played it safe on that one. It's really easy to accidentally void and lose a lot of time by taking damage from it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Not going for it that's fair.
Yeah, I don't go for that in runs. I was taking a little bit of damage to get invincibility from the slug, and then is rolling right past this without pressing the switch.
I'm not going for the really hard setup personally, so I'm always going for it, since the easier setup when you just go to the other side, you just get a normal damage boost and you roll past the lava. It's super easy.
I find the slug one to be easier, because sometimes
No, I mean the flame skip that Case is doing.
Oh, okay.
That one, yeah.
Need to spawn a slug to make that easier. Oh, will Sky get risky but time saver to know it saves 4 seconds only? Nope, not going for it.
Unfortunate.
It's possible to make the early cycle there, but it costs a lot of time to void. I wonder if Jeez is going to go for pipe jump.
Imagine.
I don't think he's very happy with his run, so we might see it. And he is very good at it. No.
No, it's I mean, it's a super precise trick, so that's fair.
Yeah, it was the right decision to not do that, but...
Yeah. Also, you can just roll past that stab clip. That's stone stab.
Yeah.
Let's see if Case gets the risky but time saver to note, saves 4 seconds only. No.
Not going for it. Yeah, your movement up there has to be pretty tight.
Yeah.
And again, it costs just a lot of time to fail it. Blubber is working on his early elevator. There we go. Oh, that was interesting. Jesus smiling, and I hope it's not because of risky, but time saver to note saves 4 seconds only. It is. Yeah.
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 It's 40 seconds if you miss it.
Oh, and it's game over too. Yeah. Oh yeah, so on Sky's screen, he's going to be walking... Where is he going? Okay. He's about to walk the wrong direction. He's walking on this magnetic ceiling, and it's taking him forever. And one pretty widely known glitch I've come to find in Twilight Princess is that you can force unequip the iron boots while you're rising up to the magnetic ceiling so that you can just run around at normal speed. That's only possible on the Wii version, which is why Sky's not doing it. He's playing the GameCube version. And that's part of the reason that Wii saves about a minute over GameCube in this category. So we'll want to switch back to Dish at some point, I guess. I don't know where Dish is.
Dish accidentally he forfeited, so we're not gonna see this today, unfortunately.
Dish forfeited?
Yeah,
Moise
I guess
forfeited.
Because of the crash. Moise, it was accidental, I think.
Oh, well, Dish didn't forfeit in race time.
Well, looking at his stream, he is not playing the game anymore.
Oh, well, okay. Oh, D says he didn't forfeit.
Oh, he didn't? Wait.
Maybe it's frozen for you or something.
Yeah, maybe. Let me check again.
So Sky's gonna be trying to get
Oh,
some,
yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, never mind.
some somewhat precise iron boots presses on these switches now. So unfortunately, Sky had to like run up on that switch and hesitate before putting on the iron boots because the game just doesn't let you put it on once you run onto the switch. There's one frame window if you're at full speed where you can just put it on and get the cutscene to start instantly. Really, the jump attack? Okay. So this guy's gonna do something cool in this room too.
Yeah.
He could go up to the top area and hit the crystal switch to open this gate, but there's a faster way to do it. It's gonna transform Wolf and climb right through it. Hopefully. Yes, okay.
Nice, yeah.
If the Tektites catch up to you, it's very bad.
That saves a lot of time because otherwise you have to go all the way around, and it's, I think it saves like a minute or so. It is just so slow to go around. Also nice thing there. It is possible to do the parkour without the rang, and I don't know if Jesus is gonna be going for it this run.
I'm hoping Sky will. We'll see.
Yeah. Sky said he would. Alright, and Dish is in.
Thanks, baseball. Looks like Dish is going for early elevator.
That's a question. I don't actually know. Do you know? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he got knocked out, which means he's gonna have to warp back again.
Sky is attempting a trick right there called KSS, or keyshot skip. Unfortunately, it's really precise, it's really difficult. So, yeah.
Yeah, pretty precise angle and a 1 to 2 frame window for the jump. Oh, I thought that was gonna work.
Nice.
There we go. Like, there are so many fail cases for that trick where it looks like you absolutely should have grabbed the ledge, but you just don't. Now Case will be trying the same trick. And I'm pretty early there. So it looks like Case was doing a setup, the angle.
Now this is the... oh god, I don't remember the name of this mini-boss.
Dengoro.
But this is the... Yeah, Dengoro, thank you. This is Dengoro, the mini-boss of the dungeon, and you can actually see Dengoro clipping through the floor there. It's because, thanks to the setup he did, Sky was able to make Dengoro do 2 cycles at once by letting... He never landed back on the ground, and he just clipped through the floor, and yeah, that's 2 cycles at once.
Yep.
Saves a bit of time, and it's really cool.
And if you get the spin attack on him after the 2 cycles, then it makes an even quicker fight. We'll see if Case gets that.
Yeah, hopefully. That's really cool to see.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
He got the roll. He got the roll damage from the iron boots.
Yeah, exactly. He was going for the roll stab, but got the roll damage from the boots.
Okay, Jeez is not going for cases a second time. That's fair. It's a really difficult trick.
Yeah, the awkward thing about KSS is that as difficult a trick as it is, you have to fail it, I think, 8 times for it to not be worth for it to be slower than just getting the key shard. But you can easily just fail it 8 times. Like we saw Sky fail it, I think 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, it didn't count, but yeah, a lot of times. So yeah, G's preferred to go safe with this. And yeah, actually, the game makes you think that you need all 3 key shards to open the middle boss door, the boss door, but you actually only need 1. You only need the 3rd one. All the other ones, they're just optional and it's hard to skip. The second one is well, there is an LJ, but we don't have rank. There is KSS, which is really difficult, and the first one is possible to skip with another trick.
If Sword and Shield skip is intimidating, you can check our resources on ZSR. We have, as people in chat are saying, tutorials and a lot of information on it, and you can also join the Discord and ask and post video of yourself, and we can critique it. Lots of resources.
Yeah.
But it is a tough trick.
And everyone will be happy to help. We have a very helpful community.
Alright, so on Sky's screen, we might be seeing some parkour. See if
Hopefully.
he goes for it. Looks like he is going for it. This should be interesting. So this parkour theoretically saves like 2 seconds over just killing the Beamos. And it's very risky. And I did it in my
difficult.
PB. Yep. And I did it in my PB and lost time to Demon's PB where he doesn't do it, so I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah. I never tried it. I'm never gonna try it. But it looks so cool though.
Yeah, and
That was pretty good.
Yeah, he was pretty careful on aiming some of the bits, but it was definitely a good one. He got it first try. And now he's going to do a very risky looking jump attack, but he knows what he's doing. Skips a cutscene of the bridge falling down. Let's see what, yeah, Case is shooting the Beamos. And Sky is now entering the final boss. Again, the goal of this category is to beat Goron Mines, and this is the boss of Goron Mines, so we're coming up on time, and how long is
3 minutes or so?
Yeah, 3 minutes. So Sky's on pace for a sub 1. That's really good.
Yeah, this is a really good run for Sky. Yeah, for a race, I mean. Also, just look at D's screen.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So Dish is going to be just running on this magnetic ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah, it is right there. Oh no, Keith got wrecked by an archer. And he wasn't, the jump attack wasn't gonna work anyways. That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. He was on PB pace too.
Yeah. Yeah, that pretty much kills it, unfortunately. So yeah, Ferris is a very intimidating looking boss. He is a super good boss, but unfortunately the fight is super easy, so the fight sucks. That's really unfortunate because it is so cool.
Okay, he's unfortunately getting the cutscene now. Oh yeah, so on Disha's screen, this is the more prolonged instance of it. Just running around.
Yeah, that is
I so wish we had. He is going for a variation of the parkour and falling, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And Sky has felled the final boss.
And yeah, it's gonna be time for him in about a minute and 10 seconds now.
Yeah.
I think if I remember correctly, the cutscene is a minute and 15 seconds long, I think.
Something like that, yeah. I guess once Sky finishes, we'll put Glubbers there.
What? Yeah. I was talking French for a second.
Oui.
Yeah, so GT Sky, that was a pretty good run.
Yeah.
And now what he has to do is just enter the loading zone, enter the portal, press A to talk to exit Goron Mines, and that's time for him. So yeah, GG Sky.
GG. 58-37. Very nice.
A 58 too. That's super good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. For reference, the world record is 56-14. So in a race, we're like 2 minutes off that is really nice.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate that Case fell in the last room, though. He was going to get a sub 1 as well. I'm sure I'll get one soon.
Yeah, that's not sub 1 unfortunately, but that was gonna be otherwise. It's looking like, yeah, a 1:00:15 or something. Yeah, Dish is having some troubles with the escape, unfortunately. It is pretty precise.
Oh, it looks like Glover's played it safe on that jump attack and go straight for the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, considering...
Unfortunate for this.
Interesting choice on Glover's side. It's basically impossible to lose more than a few seconds on Fyrus.
Yeah.
So we pretty much know the order that's the runners are going to finish in. I don't know why Glover's is doing what he's doing.
Yeah, GG Case. Except for that mistake at the end, that was a pretty good run too.
Yep.
And Dish just going for the normal thing because yeah, just loses too much time. And yeah, the clip is pretty precise.
Clapping
So yeah,
cheek.
GG.
That's not allowed. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
At least I got that. Nice. This is actually pretty close.
Yeah, no, it's nice how close this race is. Yeah, you gotta be close to his cheeks at least. And G's will be finishing up in 10 seconds or so.
Yeah. This cutscene the cutscene of Fear's dying is extremely long. And GG. Libraries is gonna be done in yeah, a minute and a half.
And I don't know if Niche goes for keyshard skip. Find out soon.
We'll see. Yep.
Looks like no.
That's fair. Yeah. Again, this is a super precise trick and really difficult.
Wonder whether G's will push Renato or anything.
That would be cool. It's gonna be time for Clappers in around 10 seconds.
Yep. And so as this race is coming to a close, I just want to mention that this is a nice beginner category for this game. If you like speedrunning and want to try a Twilight Princess, this would be a lower commitment than, or a shorter commitment, I suppose, than any %.
Yeah.
So could recommend that. And also, we're going to have more of these races coming up. Actually, quite a few more. We have 3 more of these pool races, and then we're going to have one-on-ones. And the pool races coming up are, let's see, Saturday at, all these times are Eastern time. Saturday at midnight, Saturday at 1 p.m., and Sunday at 3 p.m. So in the next couple of days, we'll have 3 more of these. So
And
come
Dish
check them out.
unfortunately missing the throw on the girl. So yeah, GG Clubbers.
I'm not sure how the bracket is set up. That's a... I'll let Simi answer that. Looks like Jeez is just going through this dramatic cutscene.
I guess if any runners are willing to join us on the commentary,
Oh yeah.
feel free to do so. And Traz can move you in. According to race time, you got a 1:03:02. Clubbers.
Oh, nice. 3rd try back in time.
Ah, yeah, okay, so.
Well, that kind of, I mean, it's almost kind of a PB. But... Are pretty sick, Sky.
Yeah, some unfortunate stuff happened on the Dish side. But otherwise, that was a pretty good race for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, the runs all being around an hour, aside from Deesh, who got a crash. That's pretty tight.
Hey Glubbers, hey Jeez.
Look, guys. GG.
Yeah, GG's.
Thank you.
Any words about your runs?
It was sad.
Don't know if you guys were watching the beginning of my run, but that was something.
No, we
Yeah,
Namely,
had you starting around Master Sword.
yeah. Well, so namely, I forgot to re-enable fog because I had fog disabled yesterday when I was messing around. So the game just looked weird at first, and then I failed bit twice.
Yeah, you can't do bit without fog. It's required.
Exactly, right. So that was certainly interesting. And now I'm trying
Are you
to
doing
cut up this
safe bit?
sign. I did safe bit, and then I tried fast bit because safe bit didn't work, and then I tried safe bit again and I got it. But I had to restart the file because I was at 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be
Oh.
around a 1:00 then for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm surprised by is that I managed to PB by like
Yo, GG.
probably over a minute.
Deesh is going for some casual Oh, Deesh is on half a heart, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the fire arrows only do a quarter. That's okay.
The fire arrows will only do a quarter, but
Ah,
if he gets hit and then he runs into Fyrus when he goes into the fight,
Yeah.
and that's unfortunate.
That's a nice cheese.
Was a bit long, but you got the jot word.
Yeah. I mean, for
Oh,
us,
you got
you're
the
not
hot one.
yet.
Nice.
You're not dead yet for us, so.
Yeah, spoilers.
Hehe.
Nice. GG.
Jotwad in
Jotwad and-
1:08:37.
Not
Nice.
bad.
You can submit that.
Oh. Yeah, it's submittable. Oh, I guess I deloaded the sign assets. Dang it.
Also, Dee's doing some cool brick sliding.
On my way to bricks like 2.
Yeah. Yeah, you did quite a lot too.
Did anybody go for any fun strats at all? Any did we see BMO skip?
Sky got the parkour.
Yeah, G's went for it but fell.
I got shot.
Oh, you got shot.
Unfortunate. I also failed one housekeep. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was so stupid. So what happened is that, like, he failed the setup once, so he reset up, but the Carblock stepped in. So he just targeted with a minute charge, and yeah.
Yeah, as that was happening, I was saying exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah.
I just
You
prayed
made-
for it, but
You made it happen.
Yeah. These do some cool
going-
break slides.
Yep. You know, seeing Virus with motion controls is certainly something.
Yeah. We overall is just so cool for this category.
Oh, very.
Yeah, GG.
GG?
GG.
Well, in a minute and 15 or whatever.
In after cutscene.
Nice, dude.
Oh, Deesh got a purple rupee. When did he get a purple rupee?
You're rich. Or Flamatron. Oh yeah, we probably had 4 different names for Virus on the 4 different languages.
Yeah.
Oh, what language was everyone playing in? I mean,
Sky was in Japanese, Jizz is in Spanish, and Case was in German, and like you and Dish in English.
oh yeah. So that means we had Flamatron, Virus. What is Virus's? You had Spanish or French, geez.
I went with Spanish.
Uh-oh. Well,
No
we-
Magmodi.
GG Dish.
GG.
GG Deesh.
Oh, we're getting the heart container just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah, he might die on his way over.
Yeah. Get sniped from the other room. Well, there's the race. We did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun race. Good way to start it off. And Jeez is doing a very long break slide.
Trying not to die.
Nice.
So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this beautiful category. There's gonna be a lot
Yeah.
more of it in the coming days.
Yep.
It's a very fun category. So definitely check out the races, especially the ones that are more West Coast friendly. But yeah, very, very fun.
And 1 sub 1 this race. Pretty good.
Yeah. And sub 59 too.
Yeah. Sub 58.38.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, GG, Sky.
Yeah, I wish you'd continued, but I guess it's awkward at the very, very beginning of the race.
Yeah, I'd be lying if I didn't say I was considering it after failing bit twice.
I'm
glad I didn't. It was fun.
Still getting a 103 with this. That's pretty good. Also, what happened with your splits, clappers?
Oh, when I failed bit twice, I decided to just minimize live split. If I bring it back up right now, it's going to say 114.28 because I just didn't split.
Okay, fair.
Oh no, I did split for goats at some point.
Nice.
Nice.
I split for goats 2 seconds before I finished the run.
That's
It's a long goats time.
So yeah, I guess that's it for us.
Yeah, this was fun. Thank you guys for having it.
Yeah.
And thank you for Beast and Link for commentating.
Well,
No
thank
problem.
you.
And
Thank you all of you for running. Also, hi, Dish, yeah.
Hello. So, what happened with Byte? On Wii, basically, you have to do depending on the console and game version, which is really weird. You have to do a very specific set of actions, or else Byte will crash. I got bit first try, but I forgot to do those actions, so I had to keep trying over and over again. So I didn't crash, but I would have if I tried to continue.
Okay, yeah. Well, that
But-
sucks.
That's it. I would have been 10 minutes less anyway, so that was fun. I think that's a success for not playing this game in a month, and my only practice being 5 back in time tries before the race.
Yeah, well, that was. I don't know how good this run felt for you in general, but for a race, that's still pretty good.
I've only completed 2 runs of this category before today, so
Okay,
that was,
yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty good, yeah.
I didn't expect to come above last.
Well, wait, that's not quite true. You've run Hundo before. Hundo beats Goron Mines.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. It's just that my PB is now an hour shorter than those runs.
Nice. GG.
Man, imagine taking 2.5 hours to beat Goron Mines. Ugh. Can't believe I was so bad enough to only be able to do that.
I think it actually took me 2 Goron Mines RTA runs to beat my Pirate RTA Goron Mines time.
I think my first run was roughly 118 or something. 112.
Pirate
I don't
RTA is
remember.
Pirate RTA is only an hour 15, right? So that's still decent for Goron Mines.
Record's an hour 28, and Goron Mines was 110, I think. So,
Pirate
it was
RTA
a decent Goron Mines
boomerang?
time. Yeah, it gets boomerang.
Dang. I suppose
Well,
it really
alright,
has to be Forest Temple.
I'm going to probably go back to sleep because I woke up early for this.
Nice.
Have a nice sleep.
Thank you guys again for having it. Have a good one.
See ya.
Thanks for having us. This was awesome.
Yeah, thank you, Combs. Thank you, everyone.
No problem. Yeah. Thank you everyone for running.
Alright then. So yeah, Pool 3, that's it. By the way, this is me. I have not shown this restream yet. Hey everybody. This was Pool 3. Thank you so much for watching. I want to give a big shout out to Beast and to Link for doing the commentary. And we're gonna be back with more prelim racing. Hopefully. Yeah, I hope so, but I can't promise yet. Saturday at 6 a.m. UTC, which means basically 1 a.m. Eastern time, which is a hard time to do, but we'll try it. Until then, for now, thank you all so much for watching. GG's to all races. Have a good one. See you soon.
Thanks, Trez.
Thank you.